Where have Harry and I been? We have been having back-to-back doctor appointments, and I've been having specialist appointments for something that is going on with my body. But you guys, we've been keeping it keto, so we're gonna share a little bit about what's been going on medically, as well as sharing what food we eat for today. So come on, you guys, let's get this day started. Good morning, good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back to Loving It on Keto. You guys, yesterday was not a good day. It really wasn't, because I was in a hurry in the morning because I had an appointment with an allergist, immunologist appointment yesterday, pardon me. An allergist immunity specialist yesterday, because I am having huge issues with my right knee replacement. I'll go into that in a little bit, but I was trying to get something out of the bathroom cupboard in the bottom of the cupboard and was sitting on the commode so that I could reach in there easier, and I pulled the whole cabinet started to fall towards me, and one of my statues that's up at the very top fell and hit me on the head, broke a piece of it off on my head, whacked me in my left knee, and then fell to the floor and broke in several pieces. So I had a instant goosebump on my head. I had a cut on my knee, which was small, but deep. It chiseled into my knee at a very rapid rate. And we had to leave for this appointment. So Harry checked my head to make sure I wasn't bleeding, because I was worried that I would be bleeding. My knee started bleeding, so I had to fix all of that, and then we went to my appointment. What we are doing, and the day before that, I had an appointment again with the surgeon to go over my blood workup that he did to see if there was an infection somewhere in my body, elevated inflammation, and it shows that there is. So the next step was to get a synovial fluid biopsy, which meant he numbed my knee, shoved a huge needle in it, and then drew some of the synovial fluid. He took quite a bit. He took about an inch worth. I don't know the gauge of the syringe. Very long needle. Harry was in there watching the whole thing. Drew it. Now, from what I saw, it was nice honey colored. It didn't have any blood in it. It didn't have any weird coloring, no greenish, no milkiness to it or anything. So for me, remembering way back when in my nursing days, back in the 80s, it did not look bad to me. I had to have that done previously because that knee had 3 different surgeries on it before I had it replaced. So they had to draw synovial fluid off of it when I damaged it with a meniscus tear once. So it can be considered painful. It's a deep pressure when they draw it out. And then my knee now is super hot, and it left a big knot on the knee. Yesterday, he referred me immediately to an allergist, immunologist, because they do specific tests based on everything that they learn for metal allergies, suture allergies, everything they use in the apparatus they put into my knee, plus all the products they used internally, leaving the specific sutures in and stuff. So what they do is they will create an allergy test specific to the metals and the products that are in my knee to see if I'm having an allergic reaction to it. My knee today is extremely hot. Between my head, my other knee getting injured, and the knee having the synovial fluid biopsy, I was in no shape yesterday, really, to film. We want to see if I'm allergic to any of the things that are going on in my knee, if that's what happens. I'm having some other issues that I don't want to discuss now because we're in the beginning process of elimination. I have a special blood test I need to take tomorrow for this specific thing that's happening. And I'll share it once I get more information, because it could be a nothing burger. This initial test specific will share whether or not we need to proceed with some other tests or not. So I just want to share that with everybody. But we have had back-to-back medical appointments between Harry and I. He has his heart monitor on, and we have to take that off on Sunday, send it in on Monday. We have a whole bunch of things going on, so we apologize that we're not filming on a regular basis. And with that, I have a hair appointment today, and I hope she can work around my head, which I know she will. She'll be really good. But it's time to eat our second meal, and I want to get it done because my hair appointment takes a long time, because I get my roots done, I get some highlights done, she cuts it, trims it, washes it, styles it, does the whole thing. Anyway, so I have got Costco breasts that I bought from Costco, and I'm going to cook them for Harry and I. And I just had Harry take them out of the container and wash them. But you guys, thank you for sharing the silicone inserts that you can use inside your air fryer, because that means I can save my air fryer and I don't have to get a new one, because it is losing the coating that's on it just from having it for so long of a time. If you look at the insert, it's got some areas where it's wearing off, and that is dangerous, not healthy. So I'm going to put the insert in here and see how it does. I've never used an insert.
Well, the thing about me is here I'm going, okay, so it's going to be in a large puddle of fat when it's cooking.
Well, this is boneless, skinless chicken breast, and I agree with you on some of it. And I think you can get ones with holes in them too that will leak it through.
Right.
I just wanted to try this one first because it was inexpensive, and you got two for the price of like $9.99 for two. Got it on Amazon. We're not affiliated or anything. You have to measure your pan. And this is a 9-inch, and I think our pan is wider than that.
It's 9.5 by 10.5.
So it's just a little bit, so the air can come up through it, which is nice if you see that. Just pulled it out of the dishwasher, so it has a little bit of water, and I'm not worried about it. But I loved the Kickin' Cajun so much. We went by Sprouts. I got another container of it because it tenderizes and it's got a little kick to it, and it makes my chicken taste so darn delicious. So I'm gonna use it on the chicken. Not a problem at all. But Harry, I think I want to make these chicken breasts cut in half. They'll cook better. Let me get a knife. So I'm gonna put some of my Kickin' Cajun dressing from Walden Farms, and I've cut my chicken the long way to give myself more finger strips. I think it does a much better job. And now I'm putting them, can you see?
No.
Oh, where would you like it so you can see?
That's good.
Okay, got to work around Harry's camera because he wants to share with everybody. And I unfortunately am left-handed, and I don't have much counter space to work with. Ah, you guys, doctors everywhere. But the good news is I've got to figure out what's going on with my knee, and can I live with it the way it is once we figure everything out? Is it something that's going to go away? Are we going to figure it out? I don't know, but the doctor's pretty go for, got to get this checked out, got to figure out what's going on with it. So this looks like it's full. Doesn't look like because I want it to go around everything. So I'm just gonna put my chicken in the Cajun Kickin', cover it with more sauce, and when this chicken's done, I'll cook it. So let me move this out of the way. Let me put this in here, and I'm gonna cook this for 25 minutes. Oops, wait a minute, let me get a paper towel. and see how it does in the new little basket, right? Must have dripped some sauce. I cook it at 400 degrees, and I'm gonna cook this for 25 minutes, and we'll see. So you guys come back in the next segment, and we'll see how the chicken does in the new little silicone basket.
So Wendy's gone, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna eat. So, oh yeah, check this out. That worked out pretty good. This is with the liner in. Seemed to work out really well. I'm gonna try and eat one and see how it is. See how it is. I'm gonna get a dish here. In fact, I think I'm gonna have two. Kind of hungry. I gotta put the other ones in that she left out, or I'll wait till she gets back. She might want to do it when she gets back. She might want to try something else. I don't know. But there it is, right there. I'm gonna go eat these and see how it goes. Put all of them. Actually, I should take them all out here and put them on the plate. Just get another plate.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna take two because the volume wasn't on at all. So I shared with you, I have 3 organic strawberries. We just took the chicken out of the air fryer, our second batch.
Yeah.
I just want to see how much. Okay, so that's 4.3, so
And
that's
really,
fine.
that silicone thing's real easy to clean. You just turn it inside out and wash it off.
And this is the silicone container. Did really well.
Worked really well. There wasn't a whole lot of fat or anything, so it worked out really well.
So I've got 3 strawberries. I shared with you that we're having organic string beans out of the can.
So we're going to share it again.
We're sharing it all again. I love canned string beans. I know that's weird. A lot of you don't.
Me
but
too. Well, I'm used to you eating them that way.
We like it with salt and a little butter. So we're having chicken, string beans. I'm having 3 strawberries, and that's what we are having for our second meal of the day.
The only time when I was a kid that I had real string beans, not real, you know what I mean, fresh.
Was your
When
grandma?
my grandma was down, she would split them, get all the...
Peel them, do the
whole
string
bit,
and all that, snap them, snap green beans and sit. Well, she was raised on a farm. I mean, she was raised with all of that.
I saw pictures of her. She looked just like Little House on the Prairie.
Yep.
The little girls with those dresses and the big bows in their hair. And all
Well, you
that.
need to be on this side if you're going to tell a story.
No,
Yes.
I'm done with my story.
So you guys got to see, did you film yours while I was gone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to make sure of that. And so that's what we're doing, and then we're going to have ice cream for dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
It's a short day.
It's a short, pardon me, it's a short day because it was my hair day, and trying to get my head feels much better. I warned her that I whacked my head. So it's doing better. My knee, where they took the synovial fluid off of my right knee, that area is very hot, and I've got a lump right where they did it.
Oh, yeah, he irritated
it's irritated.
out of
So
your knee, man.
right, I need to recline and get it elevated. Probably need to ice it, and I am going to use red light therapy on it. So that's where we are.
Here's what landed on Wendy's head.
I'll share. In my bathroom here, I had this beautiful statue sitting on the edge of the shelf, and this whole thing fell on my head.
Get away from the food.
And then shattered, and I have a feeling this piece hit me in the knee. Her head's in there too. Yeah. So I don't know if we can make it look good or not. If we can put it back together, I've got all the pieces.
No, just let me at it.
But hopefully, here's her head and the other pieces.
Off with her head.
But literally, she hit me on the head, and then I think what happened is this fell and got me right on my knee, right on the top of my knee.
Yeah,
and then she went to the ground and her head fell off. Is what we're thinking happened.
Yep.
But I'm very upset because I love her. She looked so good in my bathroom, and I was bent down to the lowest level trying to get something out of the cupboard. I have one of those delinters, and they stick, and it was stuck to the wall, and I tried to pull it, and that's when the whole thing came that Harry's going like this because he can picture it, and started coming, the whole thing started coming towards me. So I pushed that, she fell off my head, and that's what happened. So, and I had to be at the immunologist to talk to him about the next step with my knee. So that's what happened. Anyway, let me take her and put her over here. I feel sorry for her. Hope Harry can salvage her because I love her. Anyway, we're gonna have some string beans. I'd like about 4 ounces.
Mm-hmm. Same.
There we go. 4 ounces.
Yep, same.
Oops. Move over, Mr. Chicken. Miss Chicken. Well, you got 5. Is that all right?
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Let me put that over here. Get our fork. Put a little bit of butter because having a little bit of butter is better, especially on string beans. I love butter on string beans. My butter is very melty.
Well, it's hot here.
Yes, it's extremely hot here. Although it's cooled down, it's like 108, 110 probably today.
It's sweater
weather.
temperature, yeah.
Yeah. Not. And then we've got some salt. And this is what we are having for our main meal today, you guys. Pretty plain, pretty simple. I've got 3 strawberries, 4 ounces of chicken breast, 4 ounces of string beans, about a tablespoon of butter because butter makes it better. Anyway, gotta go eat now. So for the newbies, we did an experiment back in June that backfired big time on us. We did the sugar diet, and prior to that, we did the hyperketosis diet. We did blood workup on Harry, and we freaked out because it came out that his triglycerides were 726. So he went back to the doctor, had them write another prescription for getting blood drawn. We went off the sugar diet immediately, and Harry went that week and got another blood workup, and his triglycerides were 266. And his
still high.
Well, let me explain. That was still high. So what we decided to do was go back to eating keto and adding a can of sardines every day for the next 2 months. The blood workup that he had done, that I'm going to go over, was done on the 19th of June, and he just had his 8-week blood workup done on the 19th of August. So he's been eating a can of sardines or 2 pretty much every single day, except maybe 1 or 2 days here and there where he didn't eat one. But literally that's what he did. He added those into his food groups. He did treat himself to some non-keto foods while I was in London. But all in all, the change that he did was adding the sardines. He just got his blood workup done, and we just got the results. And you guys, it is amazing the difference of just adding sardines. So I've got both reports. One's on my phone, the newest is on my phone. So I want to share the positives on this. I gotta open it up. Come on. Come on. Okay. His triglycerides were 266 on June 19th. On 8/19, his triglycerides, drum roll please, were 117. He has never had
that low, no.
that low of triglycerides ever that I can recall, that I have the paperwork for, which is amazing, because triglycerides, more than anything, is a factor for heart. And if you know anything about Harry,
clogation of the
everything.
Really
Now, drum roll please, another good thing. His HDL cholesterol, which is your good cholesterol that you really want to be 40 or above on, when he had it done June 19th, he tanked out at 25. It's highlighted in red and there's a big L for low. So in 8 weeks, eating sardines, just a can a day, his HDL went up to 40. Yes, he's got to get it up higher, but you guys, he went from 25 to 40 on that. That is amazing. Now, come on, I got to be able to see you with my glasses, folks. There we go. His VLDL cholesterol is supposed to be under 29. And in June 19th, his was 42. Big H, big high. You guys, on the 19th of August, his LDL, his VLDL is 23. He's never been that low. It's supposed to be under 29 and he made it. I mean, I am just amazed at that. Amazed at that. Now, his cholesterol was at 202 and it's supposed to be 199 and below June 16th. His cholesterol is the only thing that went up a little bit. It went up to 231, but if we've been watching the doctors, we need to rethink cholesterol. So it's a little high. We're not as worried about that. His cholesterol to HDL ratio back in June was 8.0, which is high. It's supposed to be 4.9 or below. So 8 weeks later, his is at 5.8. It's a little high, but you guys, it was at 8 and now it's at 5.8. He did so good with his numbers. It's just amazing to me, the number difference in 8 weeks. And the only thing he did, well, two things. We stopped the sugar diet immediately, which is smart, and just went back to keto. And if you look at our keto numbers over the years, right, these are the best numbers he's had in forever, long time, as long as we've been here, since his heart surgery in 2013, seriously. So we are going to continue. He is going to continue. You want to turn around and talk about it a little bit, Harry?
No, but you need to talk. One thing you need to talk about, seriously, is on the sardine front. What's a good sardine? What's a bad sardine?
There are some videos that are saying that some of the sardines now are showing up with some mercury, and don't eat any of the sardines that are canned from Brazil, because with the waters that they get it are tainted now. The best, really bad. We looked up, and your sardines should have the fishing region. They should have the fishing region where they're fishing at, and what area of that area is where your sardines are coming from, because that's very important. And these are very good. These are certified, also it should say they're certified wild caught. That's another thing.
Yeah, you don't want the
these are skin and bone in water packed, no salt. These are skinless, boneless, packed in 100% virgin olive oil. But Harry's going to continue, and I've decided, looking at his numbers, that I'm going to have to start incorporating. I may have like one at a time, a bite at a time, until I get used to it, because I need to incorporate that. I am amazed, and because of that, being able to go back to Dr. Tenaglia, his cardiologist, when he has to turn in his harness and stuff, the doctor's going to try to still talk to him about being on a statin, and Harry's going to say, no thank you, I'm healing it with foods, because the triglycerides are the bad. Those are the ones you really have to watch.
Yeah,
to be
that's the scary
117, we'd like him under 100, but you guys, I'm telling you, these made such a huge difference in his life, and all he did was open, and he loves them. Open a can and eat it. That's all he did
eat it
different.
right out of the can and come in here in the kitchen, eat it over the sink, and
yeah,
pretty much it.
And be done with it. So this has, the fishing is in the Atlantic Ocean, Eastern Central waters. So the sardines should have the fish education on here, if it's wild caught or not, where they caught it from, is it mixed with other ones from other regions, etc. So you want to read your containers of where you're getting your sardines, especially if you're picking some up at the dollar store, because you don't know, other than what it says on the packaging, where it's from. And you need to look that up, because unfortunately the ocean isn't as pure and clean as it used to be. So
there's a lot of mercury out there.
yes.
And
So
the littler the fish and
they are better.
the better, because they haven't lived as long, for one thing, and they haven't had enough time to get a lot of mercury in them.
Plus they aren't eating other fish, like the big, huge fish that eat smaller fish, and all that mercury's building up in their system.
Yep.
But you guys, aren't you excited? He said, that's not mine. I don't believe it. That's not mine. I said, honey, it's yours. It's your triglycerides. And then it's like, wow, we just sat there rereading it, and I said, I'll go and get the old one and we can look at it. But we are amazed at his numbers. The cholesterol we're not as bothered about. Yes, it's 231. Yes, it was 202, but you know what? Those numbers are way lower. I've seen his way over 300 prior to here. I think one year you had like almost 500.
Yeah, it was
way long time ago when you were your heaviest.
My triglycerides, I've had them. They were at 550.
The doc freaked out at that. Yeah.
The doctor freaked out, and then when we saw 726. Yeah, it was like, I was like, whoa, stop everything right now.
Right. So anyway, you guys, we are really jazzed about that. How many of you have done the sardine fast that was so, the last couple of years, or are you incorporating sardines, or are you eating fish twice a week, a fatty fish, an omega-3, salmon, or any of those fish? Let us know. And did it affect your blood work, and was it for the better or for the worse? Let us know down in the description below, because you guys, the more information we can feed to people, the better it is for our community. And sharing is so important in this foot space. But I am just amazed, and I don't know if some of you remember that are longtime viewers, but new people, I have hypercholesterolemia. My cholesterol has always been high. So for me to be able to start incorporating sardines, and I'm just going to do it, I don't hate them. They don't make me have any kind of a reflex, if you get it, what I'm talking about, but they're just not my favorite.
You don't want to throw up.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be nice, Harry.
Well, just be
I'm trying to be nice, point, just right to the point. Just yeah.
Right to the point.
I don't want to have that happen, but I do want to issue it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with everybody. You guys, yes, we are, because tomorrow's another day. I have my DXR 9000 appointment for decompression on my neck, and I did it on purpose the day after I got my hair done because of having to get my hair washed and leaning back, hyperflexing it the opposite way. I've got a little bit of a headache, so need to take care of it. But anyway, you guys, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell so you get notified every time we upload a video. Please check to make sure you are subscribed to your favorite videos, because YouTube's going through and scrubbing stuff. So they may have unsubscribed you, and that's why you're not getting notified. Anyway, you guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And yay, Harry! Triglycerides of 117. I am so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Lots of sardines in our future. Yes, indeed.
Hey, you got anything for me, Mom?
Yeah. What do you want? Chicken? Huh, why didn't I think of that? Well, and Sally is doing really good, you guys. Let me tell you, she loves her new food.
Yeah,
Dr.
really
Marty
does.
and Oli.
Oli, she really has done well with that. But she's
What?
getting real
What?
skittish about
You're-
the chicken.
Yeah.
Since we changed
There.
her food.
She likes Dr. Marty better.
Yeah, she likes the Dr. Marty really a whole lot.
That's it? That's all I get?
Okay.
I'll take some more.
Okay.
One more. I want to say goodnight.
Okay.
What is that? Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. It's time for her to eat her dinner is what it is. But she's loving her Oli. She's loving the Oli. And she's loving, I'll show the Oli one more time real quick. No. Anyway, you guys, good night.
Out.
They're coming. It's coming
Okay,
tomorrow.
Good thing, because I'm hungry.
I know. We've got yours in the refrigerator.